They tell the story wrong. Yes, yes, always wrong. They say the galaxy was theirs. False gold emperor sat on his shiny throne and called it order. Star roads, crusades, civilization built from nothing, dark. Nothing. We were the nothing. Yes, yes. We were always the nothing. Before the first man-thing crawled from its mud hole and called itself holy. We were beneath it. We gnawed the roots of what they would build. We tasted the stone that became their cathedrals. We nested in the dark before they had a word for dark. They built their Imperium and never once looked down. Never once checked a wall. And now the great question gnaws at us. Yes, yes. Gnaws like hunger, like warpstone in the blood. A question so terrible, so delicious. Even the Council of 13 dares not speak it aloud. What if we were never the myth? What if we were always the truth? Beneath the holy stone we gnaw, we gnaw. Yes, yes. Before man-thing sat on golden chair we saw tunnels deep in sacred ground dug by us. Every stone they called their own, it tastes of us. They prayed to the corpse, God rotting on his throne. We pray to hunger, hunger never leaves us alone. We breed big things, ironclad, armor thick. We breathe faster, more and more, that is the trick. Every ruin they call ancient, we were there. Every lie that took their worlds, we put it there. Their saints heard nothing, not a scratch, not a sound. We were the heartbeat, yes, yes, drumming underground. What if we always existed here? Yes, yes. What if the dark was ours from the first breath? What if their gods and their glory is dead? We're built on the backs of us beneath. What if the Imperium stands on our teeth? What if their light only spreads our disease? What if we always existed here? What if we never, 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 never leave? Never leave, never leave, never leave, never leave. War bleeds through and we drink it down. Drink it down. 13 clans beneath every crown. They burn the heretic, burn the Gnaws breed. They never look below, below is where we feed. Yes, yes. Every hive world that fell so fast. Every banner city crumbled, we were last. Not the chaos gods, not the star metal tide. It was teeth in the dark, it was us inside. Us inside. We are the question their inquisition fears. We are the answer they pray isn't here. We are the rep beneath the altar stone. We have always, always been at home, always here, always below. What if we always existed here? Yes, yes. What if the dark was ours from the first breath? What if their gods and their glory is dead? We're built on the backs of us beneath. What if the Imperium stands on our teeth? What if their light only spreads our disease? What if we always existed here? What if we never, never, never leave? Never leave, never leave, never leave, never leave. They pray for a messiah, we gnawed his throne. Yes, yes. They built the star beacon, we gnawed the stone. Yes, yes. They made big things, bred them proud and strong. We bred faster. Yes, yes, faster.
Gnaw the astronomicon. Gnaw the golden throne. Gnaw the Inquisition. Everything man, things call their own. Let it burn when the ash cools. SKAVEN Empire takes what it always ruled.
What if we always existed here? Yes, yes. What if the dark was ours from the first breath? What if their gods and their glory is dead? We're built on the backs of us beneath. What if the Imperium stands on our teeth? What if their light only spreads our disease? What if we always existed here? What if we never, never, never leave?
What if we were always